everyone, welcome to Headband Maven, a very special episode of Headband Maven. As you can see, I'm being a little extra today because today is Halloween, my favorite holiday. I know I've gotten on like a Thursday schedule for uploads, but I love Halloween so much, I figured I would give it its own special episode. Don't tell me my wig looks like shit, because I know it looks like shit, because I bought it like way more years ago than I care to acknowledge for homecoming week, my senior year of high school, from Goodwill. So yes, welcome to my Halloween special, I guess you could say. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I hope if you've got plans that everything goes well. I hope everyone stays safe and socially distanced and just has an all-around good time. Me, I'm gonna be sitting on my couch, eating candy, watching the Halloween Town movies, because I haven't seen them yet this year, and I kind of have to. It's like Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is like a movie that I have to watch every year. So is Nightmare Before Christmas. And so I considered making headbands based on those. But I wanted to get away from the Disney theme that so far is my channel and will be for the next couple videos. Actually, as I was sitting down, I was like, I should do Haunted Mansion. But Haunted Mansion is also Disney. So I wouldn't want to do Haunted Mansion anyway. So I decided that we're going to talk about another movie that I like watching this time of year. Not a Disney movie, not technically a Halloween movie, but it kind of fits that vibe. And that is Clue the movie. For those of you that haven't heard of it, they basically took Clue the board game, or Cluedo in some places, and they turned it into a black comedy whodunit movie. It's not specifically Halloween, but it fits the time of year, it's campy, it's hilarious, and the ensemble cast is just flawless. Now, I don't know how far into spoilers I'm actually going to get, so I'll just like slap a general spoiler warning here for like the true ending, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. But honestly, if you haven't seen it, knowing any of the endings to the movie, it's not going to change the fact that it is entertaining to watch. There's just so many shenanigans going on. You'll enjoy it anyway. Like I said, there's 3 possible endings. So, if I spoil one ending, just watch it with one of the others. So, getting to the movie, we open on an old mansion in 1954 New England, where a dinner party is being held by a very mysterious host. Wadsworth the butler welcomes the guests as they arrive, and they are all being addressed by those aliases that we all know so well. Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, Professor Plum, Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, and Mrs. Peacock. Now, being called by these aliases is meant to protect their identities. As we are soon going to find out, they are all being blackmailed by one Mr. Body.
It just leaves Mr. Body.
What's your little secret?
His secret? Oh, hadn't you guessed? He's the one who's blackmailing you all.
Now, Mr. Body, having been outed to a group of very angry people, issues the group an ultimatum. He gives them all gifts, each of which contains one of the classic weapons from the board game. Candlestick, lead pipe, rope, revolver, knife. Oh shit, I didn't write these down. I thought I would just take them off memory. Crap, what's the 6th one? I'm trying to picture like the little figurines from the board game. For some reason, my mind keeps going to the shoe from Monopoly, and that is not... I mean, you could kill someone with a shoe. That would be interesting. You could kill someone with a shoe, but that's not what I'm thinking of. The wrench. The wrench! It's a wrench. I remembered. Only took me like 5 minutes to figure it out. It's fine. So he gives them all of these gifts.
I enjoy getting presents from strange men.
And he issues them this ultimatum, saying that if one of them kills Wadsworth, then they can all go about their business. But if nobody kills Wadsworth, then Mr. Body will release all of the blackmail to the public. Well, long story short, Mr. Body ends up dead, which, if you played the game, you knew already that he was not long for this world. From there, it goes on to all of the shenanigans involved in trying to solve the murder, and it's just so convoluted and murdery that I'm not even going to try to explain it all.
There's still one thing I don't understand.
One thing.
By the end of the movie, they're basically swimming in bodies, and they're just no reaction to any of it whatsoever.
Everything all right?
Yep, 2 corpses, everything's fine.
As I said, there are 3 endings And this is one of those movies where after you've seen the ending, you go back and you watch it again and you notice all of the little things. So you're like, oh, I totally did not know that Mrs. Peacock was not in the back of that group in the billiard room. That makes sense. Now, there are a couple things that, like, don't quite sit right with me. They don't quite line up with what's touted as the true ending. The one that I really noticed was the timing of Mrs. White committing her murder. So I have my doubts as to whether that's actually the true ending or if it's one of the other two. But I'll let that go because that one's actually the most compelling, I think. So normally when I'm playing Clue, I play as Mrs. Peacock because blue is my favorite color. But my favorite character in this movie is actually Mrs. White, who is basically a Black Widow type figure. She's had like 5 husbands, and all of them have died under mysterious circumstances.
Husband should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable.
You lure men to their deaths like a spider with flies.
Flies are where men are most vulnerable.
Right.
Madeline Kahn has such a wonderful deadpan delivery that like every line out of her mouth is pure gold.
Your first husband also disappeared.
But that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
So when I heard that Ryan Reynolds was actually in talks to be part of a remake, I actually got kind of excited to see what would be different. Like if it would be still set in the 1950s where McCarthyism could still be a huge motivator for the characters, or, you know, would it be set in like a modern day where not only would there have to be a different set of motivations, but like modern technology would impact, you know, how people would go about committing the murders or setting up the murders or like communicating with the outside world. The other thing I'd be interested to see in the remake is just how different the characters are from the original. Like, would they be the same types of characters that they are portrayed as? You know, a Black Widow, a diddling psychiatrist, a war profiteer, these sorts of things. Or would they be more like updated for the modern day? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to move the camera. The light in the window changed and it was just causing a really bad glare. But unfortunately, there hasn't been any updates since earlier this year when 20th Century Fox was switching up directors. But I'm looking forward to it. So now, let's get to the headband.
Now, why have we all been dragged up here to this horrible place?
Now, as you can probably see, I took a little more inspiration from the board game itself and not necessarily the movie. Some little wooden figurines from my local craft store, and then just painted them each of the traditional colors. Plus Wadsworth is in here too, because they actually go in order, starting with Mrs. Peacock all the way to Mr. Green. They actually line up with the murders in the true ending to the movie. It's on a black metal headband that I have wrapped with red ribbon, and yeah, there it is. When I wear it, I kind of feel like the Statue of Liberty for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not going to put this one on because it would mess up my wig. Also, my hat is bobby pinned to my wig. So that would just cause a lot of, trouble. Also, my hair looks like crap, and that's why I'm wearing the wig. Actually, I'm not wearing the wig because my hair looks like crap. My hair looks like crap because I'm wearing the wig. So yeah, there we have it. The first headband on this channel not inspired by a Disney movie. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful, happy, and safe Halloween. And remember, communism is a red herring.